Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Anca. We have a short sequence for you today. We're going to focus a lot on our stretch, and in the same time we're going to have some elements of strength as well. So let's begin. Behind of your hammock, we're going to go all the way down to the floor and make sure the hammock is right above your knees. I'm going to lay on my back. We're going to have both hands to our bellies and we're going to start with a little bit of a belly breath in here. So let's ground ourselves. Let's take a nice inhale in here. Feel the belly expanding in. So we push the belly button outward. Exhale. Into your bellies. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. One more breath, our bellies in here, in and exhale. Now let's find the heels with our middle fingers. Keep your knees in line with your hips in here. Shoulders away from your ears. Take a nice inhale in here, press into your feet, lift your hips up. Keeping your knees inward. Exhale and release one at a time, your vertebrae back on the floor. In and lift your hips up. Exhale, release one at a time, your vertebrae back on the floor. Inhale and lift your hips up. Exhale, release one at a time, your vertebrae back. One more time. In, lift your hips up. And now we're going to lift our right leg and position the right ankle inside of your silk and then the left. So your feet will be pointing outward like Charlie Chaplin feet, yeah? We begin by moving the hips side to side. Keeping your hips up. Come back to your center in here, and then let's take a nice inhale and draw the sole of the feet towards the pubic, lifting your pelvic up. Exhale, extend. In and come up. Exhale. Inhale. Lift your heels. Exhale, one more. In and bring your heels towards the pubic. Exhale, extend. Now we're going to bring both arms behind the back, palms facing up the ceiling. Take your right leg off the ceiling. Keep your toes pointed up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower the right leg in line with your hip level. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bring your chin chest towards the thigh, hands to the side of your hips. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. In and up. Exhale. In and up. Exhale. One more inhale, bring your right leg up, and now this time reach with both hands to your shin and hold in here for about a few breaths. Keep your toes pointed, relaxed. One more breath. Exhale, bring your head back down, bring that right leg back to 90, arms in line with the shoulders, keeping your toes pointed. Exhale, lower the right leg towards the right side. In, bring your right leg back up. Exhale, lift. In, right leg up. Exhale, right. In, back up. Exhale, left. In, back up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Now in, back to the starting position. Exhale and circle your right hip for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring your right leg back to 90, and this time bend the right knee. Reach with your left hand to your outer thigh and drag the knee over to your left side. Hold here for about a few breaths. Just keep the shoulder blades grounded and pointing up to the ceiling. Good, now let's bring the right ankle back inside of your silk. Hips pointing up, toes flex, begin to sweep a little bit side to side. Let's come back to the center, take a nice inhale in here, lift your left leg up to 90, bring both arms behind the head. Exhale and lower your left leg towards the hip level. In, bring your chin chest up, arms to the side of your thighs, lifting the head. Exhale. In and up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. In and up. Exhale. One more, inhale and up. Now this time reach with both hands to your shin and hold. Good, now bring your head back to the floor. Keep the arms in line with the shoulder, left leg back to 90. Exhale, lower your left leg towards the left side. In, bring it back to 90. Exhale, right. In, back to 90. Exhale, left. In, back to 90. Exhale, right. In and 90. Exhale, left. One more up. Exhale to your right. In, back to 90, and this time let's circle the hip for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now bring your left leg back to the starting position, bend your knee, reach with your right hand to your left outer thigh, drag the knee to your right side, keep both shoulder blades grounded. Good, now let's come back to the center. And now here you have options to come up. Of course, you can just take your legs off, roll onto one side and come into a standing position, or you can lift the hips higher, walk your shoulder blades underneath the silk, and then we're going to bring both knees inside. Now from here we lift the body up and begin to pull yourself up. Good. Now have your legs straight, toes pointed. Reach with your right hand to your left side of your silk. Lean behind of your silk to your left. Turn your hips forward. Toes pointed. Open up your heart. Bring your left hand on top of the right hand. And now I'm going to bend my left knee, so the bottom leg. And I'm going to bring my left ankle inside of the silk and I turn. Come back to your center. If you wish in here, we can go for a quick crisscross and flip. So let's go 1, 2, 3 and up. Bring both hands to your toes. Relax. And then release, hands back to the silk. Bend your knees. And come all the way back to your starting position. Now bring your left hand to the right side of your silk. Lean to your right side, turn your hips to point forward and open up. Same thing here, right hand on top of your left, bend the bottom leg, the right leg. Bring the ankle inside of your silk, turn to your left side and stretch. Good, now from here, I will come back to the center. I'm going to lean over to my left side again and take my right leg out. So I have my left hip inside. We can cross in here as well. And go for a quick flip, in and up. Have your left knee bent, right leg extend, bring the nose towards the knee. If you wish, you can turn to your right side, so bring your left into your outer right foot, turn to the right. Hands back to the silk, wrap the right ankle up the silk, release your left leg, and again fold. It's a very nice deep stretch. Hold for one more breath. And then release. So bring both hands back the silk, bend your knees in order to flip out and turn back to the starting position. Now let's bring the silk to your left ankle. We take a nice inhale in here, we reach up high. We're going to exhale and begin to fold. Take another inhale, come back to your starting position. Bring both hands to your heart, rotate your body to your left. In, back to your starting position. Now I'm going to revolve my right hip open. Bring your left hand on the bottom of the silk, right on top. Here you can also lean towards the left side to stretch the hip a little bit and look straight in line with your heart. Good. Take another inhale. Come back to your starting position. Now I'm going to bend my left knee. So silk will go underneath my thigh. So it's not under the knee, it's in the middle of my thigh. We take a nice inhale in here. We reach up high. Keeping your toes pointed inward. Exhale and forward fold. Bend your knees in order to go down. And then when you reach the floor, you can lift your tailbone up. Good, now let's take a nice inhale into a flat back. Exhale, we fold. And now I position my right hand or my right fingertips to the floor if my full hand does not reach. Bring your left hand to the front side of your silk. Begin to extend your left leg and make sure the silk is right in the middle of your thigh. Now from here we're going to step the right leg underneath and we're going to go into a side plank. You can remain here with the foot on the ground, or you may lift the right leg off the floor, bring your left arm in line with your shoulder or above the head for a deeper stretch. Hold for one more breath. And then we're going to step the right toes down first, then bring your hips towards the ground and bring your left hand down. Now I'm going to use my right toes to drag the silk all the way to my left ankle. From here we can go into a plank, into a chaturanga. Take a nice inhale to your upwards dog and back to down dog. We can certainly go to a side plank in here, why not? Let's shift forward, right hand in the middle, turn to the left, left arm up. And then if it's possible for you, you can bend the left knee, reach with your left hand to your ankle or to your toes, and then pushing the left hip forward, bring the heel back. Good, back to the starting position. Have both fingertips, both hands on the floor, apologize. Fingertips spread like a starfish, knuckles slightly up, tilt the pelvic floor in here and lift all the way into a handstand. From your handstand back down, step the right leg front, inhale flat back, exhale fold. Remember, you can always bend the knee to come up. You may reach closer to the silk a little bit in here. Have both elbows pointing inward, thumbs pointing down. Take a good inhale in here and lift into a dancer. From your dancer, back to your starting position. And now press into your left ankle, shift your way back, look up. It's a really deep stretch to your hamstring muscle. Come back to your center, turn towards the left and place your left thigh back inside. Have both arms in line with the shoulders. Keep your toes pointed in, exhale to your warrior 2. Take a nice inhale into reverse warrior, look to your right shoulder. Exhale into a side angle, so left hand in the front of your left shin, right in line with the shoulder, look in line with your heart. Good, let's come back to our starting position. Turn to face the silk. And now let's place the left arch of the foot inside. Have your arms slightly up the silk. Thumbs over your finger, extend your left leg in here. Begin to shift back. Lift the right leg off the ground, bend the right knee, and then from here press the hips up towards the ceiling and arch the back. Plant your left toes back to the ground and synchronize into a split. Good, come back to the starting position, bend your left knee and let's place both arch of the foot inside. Just bring your right hand out, right shoulder, right hand, then your left shoulder, left hand. Reach with both hands to your upper rib cage and then begin to drop. Bring both arms to the back, interlace your fingers, roll the shoulder blades back. So allow the gravity to open up the shoulders here.
And then let's bring both fingertips to the ground. And then begin to shift your hips a little bit more up and shift your weight back for a deeper stretch. Good, let's release. Bring both hands to the silk and begin to come all the way up. And I'm going to release my left leg and bring my right groin inside of the silk. Now same thing here, let's cross and flip. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Have your right knee bend, left extend. Right hand to your left outer foot. Turn to the left. And then I'm going to wrap my left leg up the silk. Extend the right leg. And go all the way towards the knee. Good, let's come out. Hands back to the silk. Bend both knees, flip out. Turn. And let's bring the silk all the way to your right ankle. Take a nice inhale in here, come up. Exhale and forward fold. In, reach up high, hands to your heart. Exhale, rotate to the right, open up your arms. Take another inhale, come back to your center, revolve your left hip open. Bring your right hand on the bottom of the silk, left on the top. Lean to your right side and look in line with your heart. Take another inhale, come back to your starting position. We're going to bend the right leg and we're going to bring the silk underneath the right thigh. In, reach up high, bend your left knee, exhale and fold. Inhale to your flat back. And now we're going to position your left hand, left fingertips to your outer side of your left foot. Right hand to the silk, extending the right leg and step your left leg underneath. Now you have option to stay as you are, or if you want, you can lift your left leg, right arm in line with the shoulder or above the head. And then place your left toes down, bring your hips towards the ground, right hand down. We're going to use the left toes to drag the silk to your right ankle. Shift into a plank, exhale to a chaturanga, into your upper dog, exhale down dog. Now let's position the left hand in the middle of your mat. Turn to a side plank. And then here you can remain as you are or bend the right leg, reach with your right hand to your toes or ankle. And then push that right hip forward and you heel back. Back to your starting position. And now shift your weight forward into a handstand, lifting your left leg up. Bring your leg down. Step your left leg front. In, flat back. Exhale, fold. And roll up.
Now here again, you need to come closer to the silk probably. Go straight into a dancer. And then from here we center, we shift our way back and press into your ankle. Look up. Center, turn towards the right and slide your right thigh inside. Keep your toes pointing inward. Inhale, arms in line with the shoulder. Exhale to your warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Look to your left shoulder. Exhale, side angle. Look in line with your heart. Now let's go back to your bow and arrow. So we will bring the silk to your right arch of the foot. Arms are up, thumbs over your finger, extend the right leg, press into the silk, shift your way back, lift the left leg, bend your knee, and arch the back. Synchronize to a split. Left toes back, and shift your way forward. Now from here we're going to go straight back inside of the silk. We're going to shimmy the hips and go straight into our inversion. So I'm going to keep move my hips side to side till the silk reach my lower back. And then from here we open up. You may bring the hands to the ground so you can stop the motion. Good. Now here let's take a nice inhale. Reach with both hands towards the shin, chest up. Exhale down. One more in. Exhale. And in. And exhale. Now let's wrap the right leg up the silk. Bring your left leg to the back. Have both hands behind, interlace your fingers, stretch the shoulders. Keep your left toes pointed. And then bend the left knee and reach with both hands to your toes. Bring your shoulder blades back, chest forward. And then I'm going to wrap my left leg back to silk, keeping your knee bent. Then I'm going to loop my toes, my right toes to the silk and start to climb over to my left side, coming up, bending the right knee and come straight into a royal pigeon. You can bring both hands to the back in here, stretch. Then we come out, back to your inversion, fingertips back. This time I'll bring my right leg and release my left leg out. Hands to the back. Bend your knee, chandelier. And then wrap back and change. I extend the left, I release the right, hands to the back. Bend the right knee, hands to the toes, stretch. And then I'm going to bring my right heel close to my groin.
Loop my left toes to the silk. Climb all the way to the right side this time. Hooking the silk with my left toes. Coming all the way up. Same thing here, hands to the back. Push your chest forward. Pause for a bit. And then we release. Bringing your left leg back. Right leg out. Hands behind. And the right leg back to your chandelier. Good. Now bend both knees. Have both hands to your inner thighs. Take your legs out. Bend the knees again towards the center of your silk. Extend your legs over the head. And come all the way to a standing position. You can remain here a little bit if you feel dizzy. And then whenever you feel ready, you can obviously roll and come back to your standing position. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. And if you like what we're doing, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Till next time, thank you.